We're going to turn now to that Carnival cruise ship nightmare. It is finally over. After 5 days drifting without power in the Gulf of Mexico, the Triumph docked in Mobile, Alabama overnight with more than 4,000.
I wanted to take a moment to talk about that Carnival cruise line Triumph that was stuck out there at sea with all the overflowing toilets. Forgive me if that conjures up an image in your minds, but that story got so much press. But when the passengers finally had an opportunity to get off that ship, the one thing that impressed me above everything else, I mean, because you know, your mind is thinking of the sewage up on the walls and the toilet, I mean, bad. Everybody talked about how nice that crew was, how kind they were, how much they just rose to the occasion, and what an occasion, and really made those passengers feel heard, feel appreciated, feel understood, the empathy that they showed, and that how they just absolutely delivered to the nth degree. Now, when they finally got to Mobile, Alabama, then you had the president of Carnival Cruise Lines show up and say, look, I personally am coming here to apologize about this experience. Now, why is that important in life? Well, I'll tell you why. Recently, I had the very unfortunate situation where I was calling a very well-known commercial airline, which will remain nameless, and I dealt with a customer service person, and they were irritating, and I could tell they were reading from a manual, and I asked to speak with a supervisor, and then the supervisor read from said manual, and it irritated the heck out of me, because I was no longer talking to a person. I was talking to a policy, and that irritated me. So they have lost my brand loyalty. And get this, that same airline was the same airline that my grandmother was a stewardess on many years ago. So I had a bit of an affection for this, but no more. So when you are conducting yourself in business and in life, remember the power that you have to connect with people. Because it's people that we're doing business with, not policies and not prices. It pays to smile. It pays to be a kind human being. People remember the way you make them feel, not the words that you said. So try that. You'll be amazed at how effective it is.